let's come talk some basketball now. Yes, let's talk about basketball. Grassroots basketball. What's going on?
Yeah, it's Hoops program in Ibadan.
That's right.
Oyo State. I'm particularly one of those who have been championing for basketball, to start a renaissance in that part, because Oluyole Warriors, have been long, in the game, even though they haven't, done well in the Premier League in recent times, but they have a good, basket of talent when it comes to the game of basketball. And one beautiful initiative by Damola Woshika, an ex Oluyole Warriors player, going back to create the Hoops Dreams program. Now, the interesting thing about this is that 80% of the kids you are seeing on your screen never touched basketball before.
Wow.
Now, that's
so
how
they started from the basics.
Started from the basics, and it's also interesting that it's intertwined with school. So there's also a focus on children who are in school, and there are classes even for JSS2, JSS3 students, who for 2 hours, on Thursdays, those who are preparing, for some exams like the junior WAEC and all of that stuff, and then even for those who are not in school and they want to get them enrolled in. So it's an all-encompassing developmental program, for kids, taking them off the street, for those who are not in school, and trying to prep them up to get into a school level, and then those who are in school, you try to fuse in both education and sports are together. Amazing pictures from the Lekon Salami Stadium in Adamasingba, Ibadan. You won't believe that. All the renovations that have been going on and just an individual. And that's what we keep preaching. Sports shouldn't be left to the government. Yes, you will say the government rules, but individuals are the ones who will be the ones to champion the cause of developing the sports one way or the other. And as an advocate for basketball, I'm always excited when I see things like this, because although yes, I should be happy, but it seems like only the basketball players seem to know or take on the mantra of giving back. You look at Olumide, you look at DJK Ubuaja, look at Farouk Aminu, who came in last year. You look at this program, the Youth Alive program. These are ex-players who are just coming back to ensure that the basketball continues to grow. In the country, and year in, year out, now we talked about the NCAA, now we talked about Nigerians who are there. And last week when I was here, I told you, we had about 18 Nigerians in the quarterfinals of the NCAA, both men and women. And out of those 18, about 14 of them were actually born in this country, before going to the US. Wow. So it goes to show that we have the talent even here, although, sometimes we depend on the ones outside. So imagine if we're able to keep the core of these kids, teach them, what the basic kids, we can have more of them, dominating in the colleges and in the professional leagues, across the world. So kudos to these guys who are doing these Hoops Gyms. Now we have Youth Alive in Lagos and extending. We have Hoops Gyms in Ibadan. Hopefully, the guys in Delta State, Warri, and then Uyo, Akwa Ibom, and then we have in Cross River. Everybody is preparing up something. And then we could even have a junior league. For nationals, under 16, national league across all board.
If Ibadan is doing this, and then nearby Osun says, okay, we'll do ours. Ekiti joins in, does theirs.
And there could be a Western.
There you go. Then you say, the winners from the different region come and play in the Southwest competition, so we can monitor these talents. And kudos to these ex-internationals, because that's the least they can do after when they quit playing.
Yes, that reminds me too. The timeout for Africa basketball program in Mina, Niger State as well. It's another developmental program that is growing in leaps and bounds. I'm just particularly excited for the future of basketball in this country. It may take a while, but don't be surprised, Austin, when everybody will start coming together to actually monitor the D Tigers playing a friendly, just like we are doing tonight. Watching the Super Eagles play the Teranga Lions out there, in London.
Very, very heartwarming. I must say thank you so much, Femi, for coming on the program, giving us all of these updates, particularly with grassroots development.
Thank you so
much. That's it. And to you, wherever you are in the world watching sports tonight on Channels Television, we appreciate your time. Keep those messages coming on Twitter or Channels_sports, Facebook Channels IFA Sports. That's the show. On behalf of the team, I'm Austin Okonakpan. We'll be back again tomorrow to talk some more sports. But until then, in everything we do, remember, keep talking sports. Bye for now.